Hey lovely people, welcome to the channel. So this was a suggestion of One OK Rock. We've done several reactions on this band, very quickly becoming one of my favorite. So let's check this official version of Delusion. After we've checked the Tropical Therapy, you suggested that I check this one, well at least some of you. Let's go! Oh, heavier, nice! Nice groove.
The conquer us if we divide. No one will listen to you. We gotta stand up and draw a line. It's time to fall back or shoot. Why does it feel like they don't feel anything? I pray there's a future behind those walls. Maybe I'm delusional. Let's make a deal. Pretend this bastard democracy is just how we want it, and we're not exhausted. Maybe we're delusional.
Okay, well, oh man, I got so many things to say here. Otherwise, I become the Alex Jones show here. So a very interesting take here on the lyrics. I like the rhythm, I like the groove, I like the chorus. Right, beautiful melody, especially the way it opens up and it goes really high in his range. Really gives you that sense of desperation in the words, that he's sort of almost praying for things to happen in a positive manner. Anyway, what I like here is, oh man, geez, why do they look like they don't feel anything? Well, one reason, it's because they don't feel anything. There's a lot of people which they crave power, they want power, and they are in power, usually tend to have sociopathic tendencies, or they have less empathy. And there is also the old deep state talk that you can make. Behind the curtains of elected officials, there is basically everywhere always the interest of the few. There's always, at least, I'm just sharing my opinion, obviously. I put my tinfoiled hat on right now, but there is always the interest of the few behind the elected officials, which they navigate and they control the narrative through sets of so many things, either owning publications, owning the politicians themselves, which they probably put there by funding them. And this is what happens. And then they have some of those people, they love war, they make money out of war, they love destabilization, they love making money out of destabilizing the country, and workers are just numbers which they have to be disposed and used for the tax reasons, because don't forget, your work and taxes, it's what keeps the whole thing going, our taxes. So anyway, I don't want to go into too much political talk, but yeah, it's nice that that there is this almost naive way of approaching this in a lyric like this, and you have to be a little bit. I say this not by offending the singer here in the lyrics, but more because you gotta stay a little bit wide in terms of the message, right? And the wishful thinking of hoping for something better, it's totally justified, because how do you explain what I just explained in a shorter sentence, right? Man, I know it's yeah, I mean, okay, but I like it. All right, I like it. I like that chorus. Sounds very nice, and I remember it immediately. First time listening to this song, very lovely indeed.
Let's make a deal. Pretend this bastard democracy is
even though I would advise that, I don't know why they took as a target this poor car of a civilian that probably has nothing to do with those politicians. But I'm just saying, it's the video, okay?
Pretend this bastard democracy is just how we want it, and we're not exhausted. I know, in order to be free, you gotta let go. But know that once you do, that's when the take home. Everything's very loving. Oh, so why does it feel like they don't feel anything? I pray there's a future behind those walls. Let's make a deal. Pretend this bastard democracy is just how we want it, and we're not exhausted. Or maybe we're delusional. Or maybe we're delusional. We are delusional.
Man, beautiful. And you know, all of this, it's changed in a couple of generations if people start to pay attention instead of actually being delusional. Because in this case, Taka is using delusional in a sense of like, am I the crazy one that wishes for something good to happen here to change? But the reality is that people are delusional in the sort of tribalistic way they approach thought and politics in general. You know, people are like liberal, they stick with their party. People are like centrist, they stick more or less there, or they're like on the right, they stick with their ideals of the party. And a lot of times you just have to look at what people do in politics, not what they say. And if they don't do things which make the, you know, your country, your community or whatever better, you gotta vote somebody else in place there, or people should demand. But the thing is, because of the tribalistic behavior, a majority of people, a lot of people, they sort of close one eye on certain things for the sake, or whenever it's convenient to them. This is from both sides. Always try to close one eye or turn the other way to just to make sure that their party is in power, because it makes them feel better. Whatever it's the key words it's being used, or in the speeches or whatever they do, that people can feel that comfort of belonging, you know, with their identity to that whatever thing, while they're sitting on the couch and nothing really fucking changes on the planet here. So I like this song, and vote somebody else, man. We gotta vote other people in. That's it. The system is not the best, but if we don't have a vision or do something, nothing is gonna change. Let's take it from here, all right? Oh. Man, I like that groove, man. I really enjoy. I did that one. I like that groove.